Yeah.
That's who I would say had the best handles ever.
Part of that is imagination. You got to have a certain imagination.
It does like you got it on the string at times.
It's a little different.
And he's the only other person that I've ever talked to that sees it like that.
Really trying to clog the paint. His man. And that allows that mid-range shot. It's there. Kyrie against LaMelo. Again!
Been a strong quarter. And have outscored the Nuggets by 17. Shea dismisses Davon Reed, puts him on the deck, and then puts it in.
And loving every second of it with his team doing well. Iverson, he gets inside. Fisher goes.
Picture this. You're guarding an open space, knees bent, breath caught in your throat, because the next move could snap every ligament your pride owns. In a blink, the ball disappears, reappears on the other side of your reach, and the arena erupts before you even regain balance.
Irving behind the back, wizardry, man.
For 20 points a game, people are going to come to you to try and help out, and that's when you can get your assist.
Ball.
Wow.
Shea. Oh, a little push off, no call.
This game, the only one that's 2001. Iverson, what a move!
In that instant, you understand why seasoned pros still argue, sometimes loudly, over a single question. Who owns the greatest handle the game has ever witnessed? Over the last year, NBA royalty from the 90s to now have weighed in, and their answers aren't always predictable. Living highlight reel, one that just got even spicier thanks to a wave of fearless newcomers. So, who sits on the throne right now? Let's trace the testimony. Name by name, twist by twist. But be warned, this roller coaster starts with a legend admitting someone finally outdid him. But that shakeup is only the first swerve, because the next vote comes from a 90s killer who invented a move so nasty the NBA once tried to police it. Allen Iverson, the man whose crossover spawned 1,000 driveway imitations, jumped on the big podcast with Shaq and didn't hesitate. Kyrie Irving's got the best handles ever.
Comparing Kyrie to you, and I think he was saying that Kyrie has a more complete handle package. Is that something you agree with?
Hell yeah, he got the best.
Kyrie has the best.
He's the best. Kyrie jumper is wet too.
So you think Kyrie has the best handles ever?
Ever.
Wow.
That verdict matters. Iverson's own sneaker logo is a literal silhouette of his crossover against Michael Jordan, yet he willingly passes the crown. Why? Iverson says Kyrie's ambidextrous shift is limitless, meaning defenders can't angle him off. Left, right, retreat, spin. He always has another branch in the dribble tree. The admission stung older fans who thought the torch might stay forever in AI's hands. But Iverson shrugs. That's evolution, man. And Iverson isn't alone. Another maestro from the tougher hand-check era seconds the motion. 2 weeks ago, on a Facebook roundtable featuring retired greats, Tim Hardaway, owner of the original UTEP two-step crossover, leaned back and said, "Kyrie Irving, best ever to me. I love it."
And I think Kyrie Irving has the best handle in the history of the NBA.
No question. I mean, he has a string on the basketball. He has control of the basketball. I'm going to tell you.
Hardaway's era allowed more physical bumps, yet he notes Kyrie's handle still breaks free in today's faster, longer league. The comparison drives home a key shift. Hardaway's move relied on violent in-and-out speed. Kyrie manipulates micro-angles, almost puppeteering defenders' hips. That nuance impressed an architect of the craft enough to bow his head. But if two artists from the same paintbrush generation agree, what about a sniper whose greatest weapon isn't the dribble at all? During the 2025 All-Star Friday media scrum, Steph Curry greeted Kyrie with a grin and a request. "Teach me that witchcraft, man." Cameras caught Curry miming Kyrie's inside-out move. The clip hit every feed within an hour. Curry's endorsement is cool, but the next stat is cooler. Fans echoed the praise long before the moment. In the 2024 NBA Fan Favorites, voters crowned Kyrie the league's Handle of the Year. This surprised some, because Curry's own ball-on-a-string wizardry fuels his off-the-bounce threes. Yet numbers don't lie. Kyrie's dribble highlights dominated algorithms, outranking Steph's by a noticeable margin. Still, the Warriors' star didn't surrender everything. Behind closed doors, teammates say Curry insists ball control under high-release 3 pull-ups should count double. The debate, flash versus functional efficiency, rages on Reddit threads that sometimes pit Chris Paul defenders against Kyrie truthers. And that sets the stage for a man whose nickname literally equals crossover. Just 6 days ago, Jamal Crawford, 3-time Sixth Man of the Year, filmed a quick-hit courtside interview. When asked if Kyrie had eclipsed him, Crawford laughed, stroked his chin, and half-joked, "Let's run it back this summer. Cameras off." Rumor from LA Pro-Am Runs claims Kyrie has already borrowed Crawford's signature fake, behind-the-back, kick-through move. Crawford calls Irving his spiritual successor, hinting at an unofficial mentor line. But he also notes, there's always someone in the park nobody's heard of who'd cook both of us.
To be 1,000% with you, I think, and we talked about this, not specifically the best between us, but he's the only other person I've seen or talked to who sees the same things what he's looking at when he's dribbling.
That humility keeps the rivalry friendly, yet it fuels public hunger for a one-on-one that may never air. Flash alone, though, can't win the crown. Some purists argue true greatness is about never losing the ball at all, and they point to the point god and a rule book dust-up to prove it. On Instagram last year, Jason Williams, aka White Chocolate, looked into the camera and delivered this verdict. Kyrie Irving defies physics. He's the best ever.
Like when I watch Kyrie finish package, like he worked on that every single day in the game.
Yep, Kyrie got that thing on a string.
Buddy.
Best ever.
Okay. Point guard, like handling, like just handling.
Kyrie Irving's the best ever to me.
Kyrie?
I agree.
Yet scroll a bit, and you'll find pockets of Chris Paul supporters arguing that the safest handle, not the flashiest, wins championships. One lengthy Reddit debate last month tallied turnover percentages, CP3's historically low rates versus Kyrie's highlight-heavy risk profile. Complicating matters, the NBA began spotlighting palming and carrying violations again ahead of the 2024-25 season. Analysts on fantasy sports site Sleeper warned an enforcement spike could impact certain ball handlers. If referees tighten the whistle, will Kyrie's ball-suspending illusions draw extra whistles? Does that retroactively boost CP3's claim? The uncertainty thickens the plot. Style points versus letter-of-the-law mastery. And while seasoned pros duke it out, a crop of fearless youngsters is storming the polls right now. Current fan polling on NBA.com lists Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, LaMelo Ball, and Duke phenom-turned-rookie Cooper Flagg as rising votes for Handle of the Year 2025. Scouts gush over Flagg's ambidextrous dribble drills. Yes, the 18-year-old is already training both hands to mirror each other at game speed. Meanwhile, Shai's slow-motion misdirection has veterans shaking their heads. Defenders freeze because they know the step back is coming, but still can't pinpoint the timing. LaMelo? He's turned the leak-out outlet pass into a full-court self-alley-oop routine, blending vision with street ball flair. The trio's highlights rack up millions of TikTok loops, an algorithmic omen that the Kyrie versus everybody debate could shift sooner than old heads expect. So, after all this testimony, where does that leave us? Let's pull the threads together. From Allen Iverson's humbled confession to Tim Hardaway's nod, from Steph Curry's respectful envy to Jamal Crawford's playful challenge, and through the purest lens of Chris Paul skeptics, the verdict seems tilted. Today, Kyrie Irving sits atop the handle hierarchy, but basketball history has a wicked crossover of its own. Every generation thinks it has the final answer until the next ankle breaker rewrites physics. With referees eyeing palming, and with rookies like Cooper Flagg training dribbles the way violinists practice scales, and with fans casting millions of real-time votes, the throne is built on a spinning pivot foot. So here's the twist for you. Drop your pick in the comments. Who's the greatest ball handler you've ever seen? And whose mixtape are we sleeping on? Smash that subscribe button then. Keep those ankles taped, because the next crossover you witness might just be aimed at you.